What up, Vote Nation? It's Kyle, and I'm back here with another video. Today's video, I'll be showing you guys an advanced back workout. Alright, so normally, whenever people work back, they usually do the same exercises over and over, which are usually lat pull-downs, cable rows, dumbbell rows, and barbell rows. But in calisthenics, you can always switch up the exercises that's going to target your back, the muscles in your back, which are your lats, your rhomboids, and your rector spinae. So every single exercise that I'm going to be showing you is going to work all those muscles in your back that are going to be working. So the first exercise we're going to be getting into is going to be wide grip pull-ups. Make sure when you're doing all these back exercises in this whole entire workout to have perfect form so you don't injure yourself with these exercises. Because working out your back can be really dangerous sometimes if you're not doing it with proper form. So like for example, if you're doing lat pull-downs and you're doing it with bad form, you could really mess something up in your back. If you put the way too wide, you go down, you could really mess up your shoulders because the range of motion is too short, and you could really mess up your shoulders whenever you go down. So make sure you have perfect form whenever you're doing these exercises, because some of these exercises are kind of dangerous if you don't have the proper form and also the strength to be holding your body up for these exercises. So please make sure you have proper form. If you can't do these exercises, you can always move on to the previous progression, and also you can use the resistance band. I'll be talking about the resistance band during the video so that you can use it during the exercises that I'm going to be showing you guys. Alright, now let's start the first exercise. The first exercise we're going to get into is wide grip pull-ups. So I chose wide grip pull-ups because when you're in this wide grip position, your lats are going to be emphasized most on because of the position of your arms. So let's go for 15 reps. Top. That's the warm up. And remember guys, if you can't do wide grip pulls or any of these exercises without a resistance band, you can always bring out a resistance band, because I'd rather have you guys do an exercise with assistance, with proper form, than you guys doing an exercise without any assistance or anything with bad form. Because remember, form is everything. When you have good form, everything will come easier, and also too, it won't lead to any injury because you're doing it with proper form. The next exercise we're going to get into is going to be close grip pull-ups. So this is going to focus mainly on your rhomboids, which is going to be the muscle right here, which is going to be like in the middle of your back by your spine. The reason being is because when you're in this close grip position, when you pull right there, your arms are going to go in, so it's going to target more your rhomboids. Alright, let's go for 10 reps. You can always pick up a resistance band at your local store, or you can always order online. So remember, the thing about resistance bands is that they have different thicknesses which can benefit you and also put resistance on a certain exercise. So for example, if you're doing pull-ups and you put more or less assistance, then you can always use a thinner one. If you want more assistance, you can use a thicker one. So moving on to the next exercise, we're doing front lever raises. Alright, let's go for 6 reps. So if you can't do front lever raises without the resistance band, you can always do it with it. Let's go. Alright, now let's move on to back lever raises. This is going to work on your lower back too, not only your upper back. Whew, there you have back lever raises. Now let's move on to muscle ups. Now let's move on to the fifth exercise. The fifth exercise I have for y'all that we're going to be doing is wide grip muscle ups. So like in the beginning of the video, I said this is an advanced back workout. So we're going to be switching up the grips a little bit. So same thing as wide grip pull-ups, you're going to be making your hands as wide as possible, which is going to be normally farther than you normally would be doing regular pull-ups. This is shoulder width, this is going to be wide grip. Let's go for 5 reps. If you can't do this freely, you can always do this with a resistance band. Man, that last rep got me, but you guys gotta push it. Promise you guys. A previous progression that you can do for the wide grip muscle ups would just be jumping muscle ups because it's simulating a wide grip muscle up, but you're just not doing the whole entire movement. And also, it's gonna get you used to doing that movement whenever you're going up, jumping, and then going down. But if you can't do jumping muscle ups with the resistance band, then you can always just do jumping muscle ups and then doing the negative motion of the muscle up. So what I want you to do is, whenever you do a jumping muscle up, right? Go down slowly as you can, and then go down. You need to focus on the eccentric motion as well whenever you're doing any exercise, so you get used to that motion. So if the bar is too high, then I suggest you find a bar that's like a couple inches higher than your head, and then you'll be able to do jumping muscle ups. The lower the bar is, that's closer to your head, the easier it's going to be to do a jumping muscle up, but the higher it is, it's going to be harder. Alright, so now let's move on to the next exercise. Alright, moving on to the next exercise, we're doing inverted row pull-ups. So this is kind of the same thing as a barbell row or a single dumbbell row, because when you're in this position, you're going to be pulling like that. Same thing as when you're doing a barbell row or a dumbbell row. So let's go for 8 reps. That should really emphasize on your lats. Now let's move on to L-sit pull-ups. Best pulling exercise for calisthenics. Then you should know how to do this, or you can always watch the video to learn how to do it. Let's go for 6 reps. If you can't do this exercise freely, you can always bring out a resistance band. I say this with every single exercise because the resistance band helps so much. Promise you guys. If you do any exercise with the resistance band, you will eventually move on to doing it without it. A previous progression that you can do also for the L-sit pull-ups would just be jumping L-sit pull-ups. So what you want to do is jump up and hold the top in an L-sit position and then go down slow as you can. I did this in the previous video, the best pulling exercise for calisthenics. I'll put a card up somewhere right here if you want to watch it to learn how to do it, to learn how to do L-sit pull-ups. Now let's move on to the next exercise. The next exercise we're going to be doing is maintaining face pulls. So we're going to actually get into an L-sit position, pull halfway, we're going to pull like this. This is going to work on our back because from this position, when you go back and forth, you can already tell it's engaging my back. Alright, let's go for 8 reps. Alright, there we have the hanging face pulls. Moving on to the next exercise, we're doing wide pull-ups. So what makes this move so difficult is the length that your arms are at. So from this position, you can already tell it's hard. This move is going to emphasize mainly on your lats because your arms are spread apart or be really wide. It's going to mainly focus on your lats like this. So eventually you guys can be able to do wide muscle ups if you keep on doing pull-ups like this. And also if you want to achieve wide pull-ups, just keep doing wide grip muscle ups. So we're going to go for 5 reps because this move is pretty advanced. Come on, we can't go away. We don't need that. We don't need that. Man, if you're not shaking, you're not doing this exercise correctly. Alright guys, that was the last and final exercise for the whole entire workout, and I hope you enjoyed today's video of me showing you guys an advanced calisthenic back workout that you can do with just pull-up bar. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely share this video with a friend who wants to know an advanced calisthenics back workout that they can do with just a pull-up bar. Also, if you want to check out more of my content, follow me on IG at Calisthenics. I upload every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Peace out.